Computer Flight Simulator. Computer Flight Simulator. Hi, my name's Jack Dees, and I want to share with you some exciting information about a true passion of mine, flying any one of my many airplanes anywhere in the world I choose, any time of the day or night, under any weather conditions, and without ever leaving the comfort of my home. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Flight Pro Sim. In my opinion, the most realistic flight simulator game available today. In fact, I'm so impressed with this flight sim, I've spent a great deal of time creating a series of videos to review and share the fun and excitement of the many features offered by Flight Pro Sim. And by the way, for what it's worth, I have a degree in physics and math, and over the years I've built multiple businesses in such varied areas as the oil and gas industry, GPS vehicle tracking, insurance, marketing, and online. And I only mention that because I know you realize anyone can make a video these days, and I want you to know there's at least some chance I know what I'm talking about. So follow along with me on this 20 video adventure and see if you don't agree that with over 100 planes to fly, over 20,000 airports, maybe even the one in your hometown to experience, with accurate worldwide scenery based on actual military mapping, Flight Pro Sim is truly one awesome and fun piece of work. It is indeed impressive, and it contains all the features by which any good flight sim game should be measured. Computer Flight Simulator. Computer Flight Simulator. Flight Sim pedals. Well, this is a well-equipped flight sim. Well, it really doesn't appear that well-equipped. Well, we better do something about that. Get a guy in there. That's a well-equipped flight sim. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because we'll draw out a couple things. There's a yoke coming up here. That's a yoke drawing out right there, the red line arrow. Throttle control, pointing to the throttle control. And the subject of this video, pedals, rudder pedals in particular. As you can see right there on the floor, it makes flying much more realistic because you can actually control the rudder, which is really important in taxiing and other maneuvers, combat maneuvers. Everyone knows that in real airplanes you don't control the rudder by twisting a joystick. Therefore, rudder pedals are a natural addition to a joystick and a throttle. This addition allows you to play flight sim games with a greater sense of realism and accuracy. You'll find rudder pedals indispensable in combat maneuvers and taxiing. And there's a couple of examples of two different types of rudder pedals. You can get a lot of varieties, and they're not really all that expensive. People who love flight games are always looking for something new to enhance their experience. Solidly constructed 3-axis pedals maximizes flight sim realism by enabling foot controls of the rudder function. What you want to look for: silent, smooth action for optimal control and precision, self-centering pedals with adjustable damping, footrest adjusted to fit all sizes of shoes and feet and include non-slip materials, tension adjustment to choose resistance to suit the way that you fly. That's more important than you might think. Rudder pedals don't have a lot of fancy buttons or lights, but there's only so much that your feet can do. After all, you really don't want to have to focus on what your feet are doing while deciding which of the many buttons you need to press on your joystick, especially if the Red Baron is pursuing you, even though that's not World War II. The top of the rudder pedals is simple. You have the two pedals themselves and preferably a tension adjustment knob. The pedals are locked together when you try to move them in a forward and backward rudder movement. This means that when you move one pedal forward, the other goes backwards. Each pedal moves independently during these movements, so you can have each pedal do something different. You can also press on the toe of the pedal to apply a brake-like function. Even on your simulator game, you do have brakes. And if your rudder pedals have a tension knob, it's very straightforward to use. You turn it to the right for more tension, turn it to the left for less. And this usually only adjusts the tension of the rudder movement, not the braking movement. And there's a tremendous variety in rudder pedals available. This is a fairly rare German rudder pedal edition. It's sort of really fairly exotic in the way that it functions, but you all kinds of rudder pedals available. And after you use rudder pedals, you just won't be able to imagine not having them, especially if you're into combat flying. Combat style pedals straight from modern fighters. Independent left and right brake or axis rudder. Independent left and right brake axis rudder axis. And look at those guys. Boy, that's pretty slick. Self-centering with adjustable damping. Yep. Adjustable pedal angle to suit all styles of flying. Yep. High quality part metal construction for long life. And smart technology programming software allows gamers to configure their controls to suit their preferred gaming styles and to save the configurations as personal profiles. Really a lot more exotic than it looks sitting on the floor. So, to find out more about the world's most realistic flight simulator, be sure to view the other 19 videos when this video ends. You will find them all at the following website, as well as a special offer for an instant download of Flight Pro Sim. That website is www.topflightsim.com, topflightsim.com. Computer Flight Simulator. So right now, be sure to check out all the other videos and a very special offer at www.topflightsim.com. And while you're there, be sure to download any of our informative flight simulator ebooks. They are all free.